domestically, what will the president focus on?
Well, today I think it's on nominations. Scott Pruitt, the EPA administrator, testifying at a subcommittee on the House Energy panel later this morning. Of course, he's embattled. The president's energy policy is at stake here should he ultimately withdraw support from him. Obviously, number two is the head of the VA nominee, Ronnie Jackson, also facing intense scrutiny up on Capitol Hill as well. Look, for the global audience, I think that the broader takeaway is that this is the day in the middle. Yesterday, you had President Macron. Tomorrow, you have Chancellor Merkel with regards to the Iran nuclear disarmament deal. President Macron saying yesterday publicly that he actually believes President Trump will ultimately decide to withdraw from that deal on May 12th.
Guess what, Kevin? Life goes on. Karen Tumulty in the Washington Post today with amazing granularity about one of the Virginias. National Republicans have been watching the May 8 primary race in horror. They believe that either of Blankenship's more mainstream rivals, Evan Jenkins or Patrick Morrissey, would stand a better chance of delivering the Republican Senate seat this fall. In 2018, Blankenship might actually become a Republican standard bearer, in which case, Trumpier than Trump will have worked as a slogan. Kevin, I'm fascinated by this idea that you win by going more Trump than Trump. Discuss.
Well, I think Steve Bannon would agree with that. I mean, we saw Republicans try to make that case down in Alabama during the special election with Roy Moore. It failed. Obviously, there are many Republicans who would argue that that was an anomaly of a race. Look, the geographics across the country are so diverse, especially in 2018. A Republican running for a seat in West Virginia is very different than a Republican running in Pennsylvania, in parts of Pennsylvania, which is very different than in parts of Florida. So I think that we have to, I would caution folks from looking to try to paint all Republicans or all Democrats, especially in 2018, with one brush. I flip it back over to the Democrats. Senator Heidi Heitkamp, a Democrat from North Dakota, running for re-election in 2018, is running as far away from the Democratic establishment as she possibly can. She's running far away from Senator Elizabeth Warren. And quite frankly, when it gets to turnout, that's a very, it'll be interesting to see if that calculation works and helps her in the Senate.